And Kresuu and Blue, we already know how they can work on this double bow comp. It's going to be a lights out game so far, but we are going deep into it, into Small Forces of Lions starting off. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, and we're on the Small Forces Alliance, but I saw that we have been getting a different mix of maps in the pool now that the map pool has changed. I like to see that because, like other casters have mentioned earlier in the stream, we were just seeing Small Fortress, Small Fortress, Small Fortress, but now we're getting a good mix. But here in the flashback here, back to it. And so far, kind of a scrappy beginning here. No one getting too big out in the lead, just trading blows, everyone getting lower into the orange as we go, but no team combos coming out thus far. We do see a side stick coming out from Kresuu, both red team members on the side of the edge right now, and they're trying their hardest to get the knockouts, but these bow attacks are going to take a while to get the KOs, right? That is the one issue with bow. The knockouts aren't exactly there from a straight hit, but recovery will just do it. A nair as well onto Rayzox, almost does it, but an answer back, very nicely done from him, and they're going to even up the stocks here.
Yeah, it's a lot of singular hits coming out and a lot of 1v1 interactions. We're not seeing too much in the space of anybody picking up moves set from the other team, and it still will be Kresuu and Rayzox who are onto their first stock. So far, Kimono has got to try something with this Dauntless recovery. It will be the team combo, slight one onto Kimono, dealing a little bit of damage, and Rayzox is going to lose his stock, and it's given the opportunity for the 2v1 onto Kimono, and that's so much damage going out. The blue team is in the lead heavily at this point. Kresuu is still holding pretty onto it, but I shouldn't say anything as a cannon there to give them this everyone back down to their second stock.
That's right. Oh, and there it goes down to the final stock. Kimono falling down. And, you know, you got the high defense of both Kaya and Onyx being able to tank those stocks a little bit longer than normal, but still these knockout blows are starting to come in for this blue team. Not to mention that Kresuu, he is on his second stock undamaged, so he is certainly going to be tanking here. Blue on his final, but if he can hold on and not leave his teammate in the 2v1, though right now getting really deep down there, and no, Kresuu not able to touch the stage, sweat beating down to his demise, and that is unfortunate. That was their entire lead gone in a moment, but they can turn things back around. All they gotta do is get rid of Kimono's stock. As you can see, he's already down to about 100 damage, and now that they've taken out his teammate, they can try and cascade upon him. Nice nair, trying to force him out into an option. He's holding on as long as he can, but look at this damage. It's raining upon him right now.
Yeah, Kimono's getting tossed around. He's got to try and find some way to survive on this last stock. The bow recovery to send him away and give them the opportunity for this 2v1 onto Rayzox, and they're doing such a good job at keep away. The side take from Kresuu is going to eliminate Kimono from this match, and it's down to Rayzox deep into the red, and it's the 2v2 combo. Double signatures, and Kresuu will get the KO credit. It will be the blue team bringing this
on both sides. Just doing the same thing as Kaya always does, just being a menace.
I am liking seeing Zariel as sort of like a new age Wushang, where you have these large hitboxes in these signatures that are very good at picking up whatever options your teammates are throwing out, but it hasn't seemed to be as common as we're seeing the Wushang, because bow is a difficult weapon to secure on. And speaking of securing, Kimono is moving with his cannon. He's tossing everyone around right now. Blue is deep into the red, into the stock. Just the stabilization from Kresuu onto the stage with the side sig, almost going to be able to eliminate Kimono's stock early, and it's up to Rayzox to keep everyone away from his teammate.
There it goes, and yep, the team combo coming back out. Very nice follow-up with that GC side sig, and Kimono answering back very quickly with that breakdance. Maybe they can get something onto Kresuu right now. He's able to hold on for just a bit longer, but that's going to leave his teammates in a bit of a pickle in between these two opponents. Nice ground pound. That was so very quick. And Blue, as you can see, running away right now, does not want to get caught in any sort of combo. He knows that as soon as an open up happens, there's going to be a setup. That is what these team members are so good at. They know exactly what the follow-ups are. They've practiced these time and time again. So, yeah, great on him to get away from that. Nice interruption with that Cider as well, keeping that damage as low as possible, not wanting him to get too damaged. But for right now, it's actually pretty even.
Yeah, they're doing such a good job of being able to pick up some of these moves. The side sig will go unpunished, and that is Rayzox down to his final stock. Kimono is now stuck in the middle of this 2v2 combo, but the side sig is a little bit too wide. Not going to be able to find the connection onto it, so Kimono will be able to return back to the stage in a somewhat healthy fashion while Rayzox is doing everything to keep Kresuu off. That is going to be Kresuu sent down to his last stock, and Blue needs to play perfectly around this spacing in order to not get tossed into a 2v2 combo. We know how good Rayzox can be on these weapons. He's so accurate, but Kresuu is proving to be one of the signature demons here, catching Kimono on the side of the stage with an N-Sig, and that's going to finish everyone down. It's just Blue onto the second stock now.
Yeah, and he's doing a really good job taking right now, using these signatures to the best of his ability. But there we go, one from Rayzox, not going to have nearly enough force to even push him off the stage. But still, he's doing a good job keeping onto this stock as long as possible. He wants a weapon, but we're getting a bit of a star. There it is, D-Light in the Nair to confirm that stock. And Kimono going deep right there, trying to give it a chase, dodge, down air, hoping for a jump option to get caught. Because, yeah, that'll take your stock very, very quick if you're not careful. Cannon off stage, a bit of a menace, I gotta say. But right now, Kresuu getting disarmed by that side light. Now he's trying to pick something back up. Once again, it's the cannon. But now the damage is getting very, very deep with both these red team members. They've got to be careful. They do have an edge guard position here, but Rayzox really, really deep, leaving as a teammate by himself. And there he goes. It's going to be, once again, a 1v2 that cannot be won. It's going to be Blue team taking yet another round.
Yeah, no platform is safe when you've got taking full opportunity there. We will be going into our game 3. No map changes, no legend changes. We're going straight back in. It's all about the meta game here. Who can make the adjustments to bring themselves back into the lead?
Yeah, they certainly do feel comfortable on not only these picks, but also this map. There's so many new maps that you can pick, but why do that when you can have a small fortress? I get it. I truly do. But right now, Kresuu getting deep off stage, and a ground pound's going to come through. You cannot contest that off stage. Great save, though, from Blue, using that spear recovery to put his teammate back up. A nice side stick, but the interruption, the GCD light unarmed. What an amazing save. That is one part of 2v2s that is often overlooked by newer players. They don't know how to save their teammates, but these guys are on the money. And here we go. Nice read coming up from Blue as well with that N-Sig. You don't see that too often, the spear N-Sig from Kaya, but when it hits, it does do quite well. A lot of damage on it as well. Nice side air to push Rayzox off to the edge. Kimono, though, answering back with a GCD light recovery. And now they got a nice thing going right on over to Blue with a GC N-Sig. That's going to take it as well. Red team, they've got themselves a bit of a lead, finally.
Yeah, even with Kimono dropping a little bit early in that stock, Rayzox has been doing such a good job at holding on to it, but you can only do so much. Kresuu with the gauntlets is deadly in the center of the stage here. Will be everyone down to their second stock, relatively equal onto the damage, and it's all up to whoever can get this control, whoever can set up the options for their teammates to pick up onto. It will be Blue getting tossed a little bit in that 2v2, but Kresuu is there to salvage just a little bit of space. Kimono is deep into the red at this point. That Onyx defense can only save you for so long, and it's down to Rayzox to help his teammate out, but he will be capitalized and given the opportunity for that 1v2, and it's a misguided GC, and Rayzox is going to be punished heavily for it. Not going to lose the stock, but it is not what you want to be seeing here. Another side sig, neither connecting. This is so far going heavily in the favor of the Blue team.
Indeed it is. Yeah, there's some crazy signatures coming from Rayzox. GC side sig on the spear. You definitely don't see that too often, but you know, I can't blame him too much. It does have a lot of force to it. Right now, though, Kimono has got to stay alive as long as possible. A nice side air is going to confirm that KO, but at the same time, as you can see, he's got to stay spaced, and now that his teammate is gone, he is really going to take it away, try and running right now. And now that Rayzox is back, he has a little bit of relief from the pressure, but at the same time, not when Blue is chasing you down with this spear recovery. Not much room to get away from it, but he's trying his best now on the wall. Maybe he can get something on the Blue, but here comes the spear attacks. Once again, adding up that damage really quick, and Blue team is still looking more and more convincing to get this 3-0 as it goes on. There goes Blue, though, falling down to his final stock. We are now at final stocks for everyone here. And maybe, just maybe, Blue team can find something to turn around on. Oh, sorry, Red team.
Yeah, Kimono is deep into this red here. He's getting punished. It's at the point where even a bow and light could be deadly for him, but the cannon is thrown away, and it's the recovery from Kresuu and the recovery from Blue as well. Double recovery is going to secure this game, and they're going to be taking it 3-0 and sending Rayzox and Kimono home out of the bracket. That went way faster than I was expecting.